Hey, what's up, everybody? The Whomst, episode 208. I'm your host, George Collins. Let's see if I still got it in me. Um, yeah, I just want to do this episode because this last couple of weeks have been kind of rough on me, and it's kind of seen up and up. It's like it's a little bit better when it comes to like my health. Um, give y'all a little bit of update. It's kind of funny. Um, I don't know if I'm a clickbait y'all, but basically, long story short, I thought I was having a heart attack uh, in the beginning of last week, and I was still going to work, and I was having these weird pains for a couple of days. I'm like, this is the longest fucking heart attack I've ever had, ever. Like, not that I had one before, but that I've ever heard of. Usually, for what I understand is like instantaneous. It's like like then you gone, right? That's just how it is, right? But for like I want to say 3 or 4 weeks, I've been having this like weird pressure on my chest, and I end up going to this, like a clinic, but not like a normal clinic. Something I kind of like joked about, because I seen it before, and I was like, I'll never go to this place because like it's a clinic in like a strip mall. Like that might not be too crazy to some people, but I've never seen that before. Like back when I was living in Alabama, the clinics were like, I mean, granted, it was outside of a dying mall, but at least it had the structure of like, hey, this is just a downgraded hospital, right? Like you got the parking, you got the doors. I don't know how to explain it, but like when I look at it, it's like, hey, that's the place I go if I get shot, like something like that. You know, the clinics that I went to, I'm not trying to like blast the place or anything like that because they took care of me. Obviously, I'm recording this. Look up urgent care, urgent care Texas. Just that's what I just looked up to make sure it actually pops up. Look up the images, and it basically just looks like uh, it's like it'd be like right next to a Verizon. Just the placements, that's what threw me off, and I never wanted to like really go there. But it's like it'd be like just a little spot in a strip mall. They're moving buildings actually up like a block, and the placement is like centerfold in front of a strip mall, like in front of like a Walmart. So it looks like an old Wendy's. It was like, oh, this could have been a Wendy's easily. They just gutted it out, and now people like getting medicine. I'm like, granted, like you don't have to have like goddamn mansion to diagnose people. I get that, but it was just a little weird for me. That's all. I don't know. It just feels like I can get like a surgery combo meal from there. That's what it feels like. Our our X-ray combo comes with a large toe amputation type shit. But anyway, not trashing them. Like I said, they took care of me. I recommend them. They the cheapest place that was nearby. That wasn't like in another city, like 30 minutes away, for someone that's uninsured. Because my new job that I work, not new from the last time. It's the same one. It's just for new listeners. It's not like Walmart or Amazon. It's like they do have their own healthcare, their own insurance, but they want like 50 to 100 bucks a paycheck. I was like, why is getting health insurance like gambling? It's like just imagine paying for it for a year just to get like a headache and go, and they tell me what she just told me when I went this time. I just take some ibuprofen. Like, bitch, I just paid like $3,000 worth of like health insurance. This is what the fuck you gonna tell me? Like, come on, make up some shit. Like, do some extra scans. I don't fucking know, but I went reluctantly. So they took me to the back, and I don't know if I like explained it because I did a too long didn't read. It's not a heart attack, obviously. I explained it to him, and what we can end up coming to a conclusion is that I bruised the muscles in my chest. That's why the pain that's in my chest area, it's in that area of the heart, so like that. So when I feel the pain, I panic and think like, what? Look, I'm fat still. Like, I'm in a gym and I'm losing weight, but I'm still fat. So it's like when I feel pain in my chest, I'm like, oh, this is it. Like, so, uh, so basically, I'm going a little too hard in the gym. That's the conclusion we came up to it. And she was like, stop doing it for a while. And honestly, I'm a little disappointed because one, I wasn't really going that hard. I'm not really going that hard, actually. Like I'm in the gym on a good week 3 times a week. Normally it's 2 because it's my off days, right? And how the Planet Fitness schedule, this is like, for some reason it's not open 24/7 on a Friday. It's like the weekend, like that's, they got like I think it's like 7 to 7. It's like, that's so weird. It's the weekend. Like that'll be the days that you want 24/7. But whatever, right? So because of my work schedule, because I work nights, and I gotta be here in the morning sometimes to make sure they have the car so they can get to work. Not get to work, but get to school and do errands, stuff like that. So so dependent on work, I can't really do it. So 2 times a week, 3 times if I'm lucky, right? 30 minutes to an hour, mostly weights, and I do a little bit of cardio, and that's it, right? Been eating a little bit better. Your boy, I think I bragged about this before. I've lost about 40 pounds. So I used to be 300 about 2 years ago. I'm roughly 260, 265 right now. I gained a little bit of weight because of the weightlifting, but now I gotta slow down, I guess. I'm going a little too hard. And like I said, I don't think I was. I think I'm just getting old. It's just I'll push up the weight one time a little too fast, and now I broke my chest. Like, kind of bullshit is this? I was proud of myself, man, because I'm starting to look like I'm starting to look good. Or I'm starting showing a little bit more definition. I'm like a narcissist. I'm like flexing in the mirror and shit. Still fat as fuck. Like I'm still trying to get into being home alone with my shirt off weight, you know. I got, some of y'all know that I got a bit where I talk about, like, one of my fears is just having my shirt off home alone and somebody break in and it's like, oh, titties in there. It's like, so I'm trying to fix that. And I'm like halfway there, man. At least if I'm still fat, at least have enough definition to try to like balance it out. You'd be like, oh, he's fat, but damn, I don't want to fuck with him. Like, it's like it's like an old, like an early 2000s body, like not bodybuilder, but like a strong man. You know those old ones where like they got the beer belly, but they fucking arms are jacked or huge or whatever. That's my body. That's the body I want, right? Yeah, man, I'm starting to look like one of those like 1940s calendar model. Still look like shit. But back then, heartthrob. Like, if I go back in time and was also white, boy, I have all the bitches. Like, that's it. But that's crazy though. Like, you look at like the top tier men look like back then, and look at like for example, Michael B. Jordan in Creed 3, right? Crazy. It's crazy definition. It's like, yeah, we learning how to like take care of our bodies, but like, damn, it's crazy. What we thought was perfection, which was trash at all. Motherfuckers smoking cigars and beating their wife. Not even a pack on their body. But because they look different, I wonder, is the strength any different? Because back then, like farming and just like more manual labor. They didn't have machines. They didn't have a lot of machines, stuff like that. So I wonder, even though they look like shit, could they still like physically overpower someone who looks like a Greek god now? It was like something, because I'm watching Physical 100. Me and Judah might talk about it on the show on a couple of Blerdz. Physical 100 is like a Korean competition of like strong people, beautiful people, on Netflix, and it's pretty good. It's really dramatic. Like, it's it's unnecessarily dramatic. It's just like an anime. Everything they shoot in Korea or Japan or whatever, right? Honestly, I don't know which ones this one is based in, but they so dramatic. They always like let me think. Like, oh wow, he has such definition in his body. I've never seen muscles so big. It's like really like weird NPC dialogue. It's like shit you would hear in a video game walking past somebody. It's like some thought bubble shit. It's like people don't say this shit out loud. You'll think, oh, they wrote this down in the script. It might be a translation issue too. They might have just said, damn, he big as hell. But motherfuckers just gotta like change it up for like America and be like, oh my god, he's a Greek god. Like, he's just making it extra dramatic for no reason. What's the fucking point of me bringing it up? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you see the people on there, right? Because they have like all types of different physiques. All these people are like strong people and stuff like that. You got basically the YouTuber, fashion model, like they look good and stuff like that. Not a muscle on their body, but they light and they look great, like some cheerleader type stuff. But then you see like firefighters, like well-known firefighters, and they got like an 8-pack and stuff like that. And then you see yeah, one guy was a used car salesman, but he looked like the fucking Hulk, like like the Hulk without definition. He just this giant he's so big, because once like certain Korean people get a certain level of big, they lose their eyebrows. So he didn't have eyebrows, and they was like crunched up and like hanging over his eyes. So he had like that force slit. So that's how fucking big he was. But he was just like, oh yeah, I'm a chef. Yeah, I work at Walmart, like shit like that. And other motherfuckers, oh yeah, I work out on the camera. That's how I make my living. And just have muscles on muscles on muscles, but it's nowhere near as strong as the used car salesman. It's like, so that makes me think. That made me think about that. Anyway, even 200 episodes in, I still don't know how to finish the thought. We at the doctor, she seemed like she was kind of rushing because I'm not insured, so she's like, I'm not gonna get no money out of this man. Right, I could have just walked out, for real. They already gave me the shot. I could have just walked out. What they gonna do? Call the police? Probably. But no, she was like, we came to the conclusion I just like hurt myself. I need to just relax with the things. Okay, and after that, I felt really good, and I know for sure, I'm confident that it's not my heart, even though I feel the pain right there because the muscles are right there, so it's right there. So I think even if now that I know that it's not, I still fucking anxiety whenever I feel a little bit of pain. But I'm confident knowing that it's not my lungs or my heart, because tonight I just came from the gym, and I know it might not be much to some of y'all psychos in the gym, but I'm slowly getting more and more steps on a thing on the step machine. I know there's another word for it. I want to say escalator. No, whatever. You get what I'm saying. I used to try to get as much. I only do like 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes, and I'll try to get as many as I can in that 10 minutes. I might do like an extra minute or two, depending on how many steps I'm at, trying to get a certain level. But about a month ago, I was doing about 10, and then a little bit over a month, like 10, and then now 20. And tonight, for the first time, I just hit 40. It was like, I think it was like 11 minutes, 40 flights of stairs. Really, because one, I never really I was afraid of like going too fast on the steps, right? Like going over like level 10, and that motherfucker just like, right? I was always afraid of like my foot getting caught on the stair and I trip, and then the fucking machine eats me. It's like, but or worse, right? Because I don't know if it has like an automatic machine. I don't know if it has a sensor because I remember some of the treadmills do. Like I dropped my phone once and it turned off, right? I don't know if the steps have it too, where if I fall, it'll sense that and turn off. But I feel like they still have some of the old step machines there. So I feel like the sensor isn't there. I feel like if I fall, it'll drop me to the bottom. I hit the floor right, but then the steps will keep going, and it'll just keep hitting me in the head. Like, do. And then I've seen way too many live leak videos, and just a tragedy of social media that's been going on lately. I don't think a lot of videos are getting like checked before they get posted, right? So I've been seeing I've seen 3 death videos in the last couple of days on Twitter, and I know for sure Twitter is really going through it because it doesn't really have a team. I think it's Elon Musk and a friend or some shit. But it's the same on TikTok as well. It's usually some of the you see people get hurt, it'll get censored or something like that. But I'm seeing titties on TikTok, people finding ways to go around the system while this whole debacle with Congress and them trying to ban TikTok. I wanted to watch the whole thing where there was asking the CEO of TikTok all these dumbass questions, but I get that. I get the general idea. But while this is all going on, I don't think the team is really worried about what gets uploaded. So I've been seeing shit falling on people. I seen one lady get her arm pressed underneath a press machine, a industrial press machine. But how she reacted and how the arm looked, I don't think it was real because there was no blood. But still, it's still there, seeing stuff like that. I don't know. So I've seen a lot of that on there. Honestly, I kind of lost my point where I was going with all this, but even though I'm confident that it's not my heart or anything like that, I am gonna take it easy for a month, and I still do my cardio, but kind of take it easy with energy drinks and stuff like that. I know that for sure is not doing a good job on me. Mostly because, like I said, I'm uninsured in this strip mall fast food clinic. So how she was looking at me, I wish I could take a picture or I had some kind of camera in my eye so you see exactly how she was looking at me. Me not being insured, I feel like it just seems taboo to say. It's I even said it because she when I was leaving, she was like, "Oh, it's just some of your nerves and muscles are inflamed, so we can give you a shot or whatever." And I was like, I don't know, I could just go take ibuprofen like you told me to, because I'm uninsured. It seems taboo to say it. It's I'm uninsured, and she was like, yeah, and she just pinched her eyes. Her eyes went real narrow. He's like, yeah, I know, you broke piece of shit. That's why I only gave you ibuprofen. That's why I only told you to take ibuprofen and get the fuck out of my face, because you're uninsured and we won't give you that good shit. But yeah, so because of that interaction, again, I'm not bashing them. They took care of me or whatever. I feel great. I feel better about the whole situation, but at the same time, I feel like, yeah, I should probably still take it easy on my heart, just in case. Because you never know. You never know, man. They even did the whole thing. They took this 1998 printer out the closet and brought it into the room and then put a bunch of stickers on me. I think it's called an MRI or a JFK or some shit like that. It was 3 letters. And I guess they see how my heart is. But I don't know. It was just too quick. I felt I'm not a doctor or a nurse. I have no experience with this at all. I'm really dumb, obviously. But it was just too quick. I feel like she hit the button one time and it just printed out a piece of paper. I was what did y'all scan? I almost wanted the machine to shock me. It's testing me. Okay, it hurts because it's working type shit, right? That's what I expected. But no, she hit a button and it shot out a piece of paper. I felt like she did it again. just because it was too quick. I don't know what they were scanning for real. But she came back and said, "Oh, your heart's good. It's good. That's not the problem." Like, is it? Is it the problem? Is it not the problem? Uh, they hit the fucking button where it like tests the ink levels. That's what I think she did. Fucking. Yeah. Damn, what's the color? Is it no? Is magnesium? No, that's something else. Yeah, your magenta is looking good. There you go. I didn't have to look up how to say it or nothing. Shut up. Anyway, here's the I think I'm done. But this next section, let me know what y'all think about this. Because while I was on break from the Whomst, while at work usually, this next section it won't be from work, but I've been recording on my Apple Watch. Some of y'all remember I used to do it before when I was at work in Amazon, but the warehouse so loud, it couldn't. The audio wasn't that great. But anyway, I would record this stuff on my Apple Watch, and then like it just be mini thoughts. It'd be like 5-minute things, and my plan was to like just release these little 5-minute episodes. But I thought, that'd be annoying. But if y'all like this, if y'all like that, right? I could start doing it instead of doing like giant episodes. I can do like little mini ones scattered here and there. It won't be like super scheduled, anything like that. Anyway, here, listen to it. Let me know what y'all think. Text, call, voicemail, 725-999-2704. Yeah, that's it, man. I hope y'all enjoy this next section. Other than that, this is the episode. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. It's good to be back. Peace. Hey, so I've been recording these like little mini episodes on my watch because surprisingly the mic is pretty good. But also I didn't want to like some of these thoughts, these random thoughts I've had. I don't want to require a whole 30-minute session setting it up and making sure the audios and all that stuff. Like it don't really matter. So these are just mini episodes, little thoughts I've had. So here we go. Today, randomly, I was just thinking about like, don't ask how, because my brain just like goes everywhere. Men's sexual performance, right? It gets it don't get talked about a lot in like a supportive way. You know, people always look at it like, oh, it's bad. It's a whole $1 billion industry dedicated to making sure you have a solid gold brick in your pants at all times, right? But no one try to like talk about how to fix it. Like it's sometimes it's mental, especially now. It's all in the head because, like I said, it's being demonized. So you have to shoot at 100%, or you're gonna be looked at as like less of a man, right? Even though people with sense in the back of their mind, they know, yeah, sometimes you miss a shot, but it's still gonna be demonized. So you can make her come 48 times last night, but if tonight you can't get it up, she gonna say it's okay. She gonna say it's okay. But if y'all get into an argument or y'all break up, it's like, oh, that's why your dick don't get hard. Like it's gonna be a whole thing, right? So I had that thought, and that snowballed to me thinking about like, you know how like women try to like women because I'm talking about men, uh, genitalia, right? So I find it funny, especially on Twitter, women will try to expose male celebrities with their nudes. It'd be like, oh, hey, this is his dick size. And this, you find out certain celebrities who, especially like some action stars, I can't think of any right now, but I've seen it before happen on Twitter where they try to expose like this well-known action star, something like that, somebody we respect, and they tough and all this stuff, happens to have a smaller dick. And they try to make them feel bad and stuff like that. And people hold on to it like it's a meme or something like that. And use it against them sometimes. It's useless. The dick size don't matter in this case. Because one, when you try to expose somebody for their dick size, not even celebrities, right? Not even just celebrities. It's it doesn't matter because 7 billion people, the closest you can get to 100% of the people that's going to see it, let alone everybody, right? It's useless information. They had no plans on fucking. Most people you'll never see in your lifetime. It's just way too many people. This information is useless. So you knowing that this person has a small penis doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. You can get your who's and ha's, but at the same it doesn't really matter because this information can't be used. It's like, oh, it's not going to change someone's mind, right? This goes to my second point. It's not going to change, especially going back to like the celebrity thing. That information is useless on a lot of people's mind because it's not going to change their mind that they're going to fuck the celebrity. It's a celebrity. Someone gonna fuck him anyway. He can have a half. He can have a quarter of an inch. He can have, and it be rock hard, quarter of an inch, a pebble, right? Somebody's still gonna want to fuck this dude. It don't matter because he's a celebrity. It's not even about the money. It's about sometimes it's the image. It's like this shit don't even matter. So I find it funny when people try to expose people for that shit. Even when they expose them for having a big one. That shit's still useless. It's like, oh, well, we fulfilled this fantasy that you already created in your mind, right? That shit don't even matter. It's like half the time it's how you feel about that person either way. So these people who are like hyper obsessed with like certain people, it don't matter what they got in there, right? They could have got it removed. The fact that they touching you will drive certain people crazy to the point of coming. Remember, you see them old movies? I think was it not? It's not Jackson 5. The Temptations. Remember that scene? I forget the people's names, but they was performing and they had that one girl in the seat, and he started performing at her, and she looked like she was about to come. She was just like, she was like in the seat, just like hyperventilating, just like that's. Take that scene, right? And he went to go fuck her right after. And he got a micro. She'll still probably come. She'll probably be disappointed that it's small afterwards, but she's still gonna probably enjoy the fact that she's there with this dude. So like, yeah, whatever, right? I don't know. That's just all right, y'all. How do I turn this down? Oh, there we go.